Alright, hey everybody, Sawyer189 here. And I'm here with a Books A Million haul, and my webcam's not working very well right now, so I'm going to have to do this on my phone, which means it might be a little shaky, because I'm holding it in my hand. But, basically wanted to go over some of these books I picked up at Books A Million. All these were $1. I think one was like $1.95. They just recently started adding some more back issues that were a little bit more expensive, like some holographic New 52 covers, and I didn't really care about those, so... we got a few of these reprints on Marvel's Greatest Comics, reprinting like old Silver Age, Fantastic Four issues. The thing about these reprints is they actually look like like they're old. Like most reprints don't look like the original story. So, then we got this Dick Tracy book. I just like the art. I thought it looked very much like the movie. It's a fake book too, so for $1. Then we got this West Coast Avengers. This is like an homage cover to the original first appearance of Vision cover. This is the holographic one. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it's the Court of Owls #1 thing, one shot kind of thing. Then we got this Iron Lantern #1. I didn't even know they had this one. Like I didn't know this one existed because I love these stories, like these hybrid stories. So I collect a bunch of them. But I never knew this was one of them, so that's pretty cool. They actually seem like they go together pretty well, Iron Man and the Green Lantern. Then I got this Speed Racer book. It's just a big old like graphic novel, size book, guys. It's like 225 pages. It was $1. I mean, you can't go wrong with that for $1. I mean, come on. And it's basically like a whole bunch of black and white, like original anime, like I guess stories or whatever, or manga stories. Then we got these really cool looking Nick Fury issues. My brother used to have these in his collection, or had these in his collection. I used to read them, and I always thought they were pretty cool. They seem like I don't remember them too well, but I seem to remember them being pretty adult oriented at the time, like being pretty edgy. So I just love these. I love this cover though. It's like a very kind of silver, It looks like a very '70s sci-fi kind of like B movie poster kind of. This one's really cool too. I love like Nick Fury's like he's holding on to what's his name, like looks like Madam Hydra. And in the background, you can see all these people getting sucked up into something. So it's just a really cool kind of concept cover. Then we have Night Stalkers. Oh, this was a pretty cool cover. I really like this series. I've always enjoyed this series. I just like the idea of Blade teaming up with like the son of Dracula and another vampire. It seems interesting. Then we got this other reprint. This reprint actually looks really old, but I know it's not. It's like reprint. It was made in the '90s. I checked it. But it's this has a very classic old cover to it. Another Marvel's Greatest Comics issue, showing some Fantastic Four love. And then I wanted to show you guys some of these. This was like pretty much to me. This was the grail of what I found at Books A Million, even though they're not really worth anything. But these handbooks in the Marvel Universe, I love these things. I used to read them all the time at my brother's house. He had a whole bunch of them. He had a whole bunch of the DC ones too, the Who's Who's. And they're basically just like, this is what we had before, this is what we used before the Wikipedia, for comic books. It just basically gives you a picture of the character, another picture of the character doing something that they do, and then it gives you a whole list of like at first it gives you like their name and their aliases and their known relatives and their height and weight and all that kind of stuff. And then it gives you like a detail, kind of a summary of like, of their career, of their like comic book publication, career and exploits. So yeah, pretty cool. I've always enjoyed these. I picked up quite a few of them actually. Some of them are pretty beat up. Like this one right here has got a bunch of chipping on the cover, on the top part of the cover. But it was, I mean, $1 a piece. You can't really beat that. I think this one's got the whole cover almost detached, but it came with another book in front of it. So I didn't even know that until I got it. Like they were trying to low key hide that one, so I would buy it with the other one in front of it, which is kind of funny. I don't care. It was $1. Another one, a pretty cool cover with Hawkeye, front and center. They used to have a bunch. They also did one of these for like dead characters, like all the dead Marvel characters, and it showed you how they died, which I thought that was pretty cool. Those are hard to find though. Like you don't see you see these. You don't even see these very often, but you don't see those ones very often at all. At least I don't. So yeah, they also had the handbook to weapons, like going through all the different weapons, like like Captain America's shield and Thor's hammer and all that, but. That one was like really beat up, and I didn't want to buy it even for $1. I didn't want to pick up a book that had like pretty much no cover on it. Like you pull it out and the cover just falls off out of the bag. But yeah, that's my comic book haul for Books A Million. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, guys.